Crown Heights to Rome, and after an incredibly profound funeral for an incredibly profound pontiff, the process for replacing Pope Francis informally starts right now.
But the official process begins a week from Wednesday. It's called a conclave. It's held in secret. When the cardinals involved fail to reach a decision, black smoke rises from the Sistine Chapel. And once they reach a decision, white smoke will signal that a new pope has been chosen.
That's all we're supposed to know in this whole process. Marza, in Rome to cover the funeral, now joining us with what's ahead.
Yeah, so much intrigue and so many people. Very quickly, the conversation started turning who's going to replace Pope Francis. We know conclave actually comes from the Latin word meaning with key. The longest conclave lasted almost 3 years because of cardinal infighting, but that was back in the 1200s. The modern rule book was overhauled actually in 1996, and now we know this latest conclave is set to begin next week.
Cardinals will enter the Sistine Chapel chanting the Litany of Saints as they take an oath of secrecy. The thick double doors close. The phrase extra omnes is uttered, meaning everyone out. The intrigue begins in 9 days.
It'll be exciting to see how quick it is till we see the white smoke.
Cardinals are now walking the streets of Rome, getting to know each other. 135 are eligible to vote, including the Archbishop of Newark, Cardinal Tobin, and the New York Archbishop, Cardinal Dolan.
There is a bit of a wisdom that the successor of St. Peter and the vicar of the Prince of Peace on earth should not be too closely tied to major powers.
The centuries-old ritual fictionalized in the Oscar-nominated film Conclave.
The Holy Father, in his last official act as Pope, asked you to resign.
He did no such thing.
A Hollywood plot that's filled with a quest for power, politics, and sabotage. Cardinal Dolan, who elected Pope Francis, says it's not quite like the movie.
When we say politics in the United States, we mean campaigning. Forget about it. Okay, there's none of that.
Technically, any male Catholic can be elected pope, but the new pontiff has been selected from the College of Cardinals since 1379. Pope Francis appointed 80% of the current cardinals, the most diverse group ever. Most don't know each other, but cardinals are forming opinions already. The process so secretive, in 2013, the Sistine Chapel was installed with signal blockers to prevent calls, text, or the internet.
They will be voting twice a day, and after that, the conclave will go on until they have elected a pope. If they have, white smoke will emerge from the chimney above the Sistine Chapel. If they haven't, black smoke will be elected.
The winner needs 2/3 majority. He's asked if he accepts, picks a name, and is announced to the world, stepping onto the red curtain-framed main balcony to deliver his first blessing.
Now, some staff members are allowed to remain at the Vatican, including housekeepers and security through this whole process, but everybody who stays has to take an oath of secrecy and swear not to bring in any recording devices, obviously a secretive process. It is fascinating.
Oh, really?
And
it really
so
is.
We'll have a little bit of an idea of what's going on, even though Cardinal Dolan says not much politicking.
Okay.
We'll see how it plays out.
But I thought it was really interesting about the signal blocking.
Yeah, right?
Didn't know they had that.
Well, and it's such an ancient place, and we spent a week there. If you've ever been to Rome, you understand that very clearly. But what was so striking about it is that you have these modern-day twists and turns with the devices and everything that they have to account for.
Very hard. We all got them here, don't we? Yes.